Alexander Hanson is Pontius Pilate in Jesus Christ Superstar. Currently on a UK arena tour, the Tim Rice, Andrew Lloyd Webber show is on in Birmingham tonight, where it's being filmed by Universal Pictures for broadcast in cinemas all over the world, after which it will be released on DVD and Blu-ray. Alex, you saw the original Jesus Christ Superstar, did you not?
I did, yes. In 73, 74, around there, I think. I was taken to see it as a kid, and it blew me away. It was fantastic. So it's sort of been background to my life ever since. I mean, amongst other things, but it's certainly always been there. And the music is a part of my DNA, really. So yeah, it's a thrill to be doing it.
What age were you when you saw it, approximately?
Trick question. I was, go through my maths, 13, 14? 13, 14, yeah, about then. Yeah.
And here you are playing Pontius Pilate. How did this casting come about?
Well, I mean, the usual route, your agent gets hold of you and says, Alex, listen, they're doing this arena tour of Jesus Christ Superstar, you may be aware of it, they're doing a television program, are you interested? I said, yes, straight away. And then I had to go meet the director and one of the producers for an audition, and that seemed to go okay. And then there's the usual haggling about asking for too much money or them offering too little, all that. And finally, we reached some kind of compromise, happily, and then here I am doing it. And,
you are the only actor in this who comes from the kind of conventional theatrical background. Everyone else is in showbiz, yes, but they work in slightly different areas of the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you could talk about how you, as a stage actor, kind of grapples with the business of going on stage in front of many thousands of people and delivering a performance to a much larger arena than you would necessarily be used to.
It's a great question because because musical theatre. Let's call this musical theatre. I know we're in an arena, so it's slightly different. It's more sort of concert. It sort of requires a different discipline from, say, normal straight theatre. So you just try and make it live. Listen, I'm going to sound terribly precious, but you try and make it truthful for yourself, and get it into your bones. Know the lines. Know what you're saying. Do your research. And the point is, going in front of any audience is kind of frightening, but it's addictive. So you sort of want to make yourself bomb-proof, so that regardless of what's out there, you've got something that's grounding you, that's rooting you. So you just know it very well. You know what you're trying to say with your line very well. Of course, with music added, it means that you're not saying, "Can I have a cup of tea?" You're saying, "Can I have a cup of..." And just, the thought is sort of elongated. So that's its different discipline. So you've almost got to, what I tend to do is I tend to go through, is this interesting? I don't know. But I tend to go through my songs as a monologue without the music. So, so it's there, so I know what I'm doing. And then sing it later, hopefully retaining those objectives and actions, etc. There you go.
You're not performing a version of Jesus Christ Superstar that no one's heard about yet. Didn't realise there were any cups of tea in Jesus Christ Superstar.
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm having a laugh. You being the only, as it were, an actor with a conventional theatrical background, how did that impact on the way in which rehearsals were run? Because other people have acted.
But whether
less
I had
than
an
you.
impact on rehearsals.
Well, whether you were a sort of had an avuncular role as a kind of senior citizen or whatever.
Less of the senior, thank you very much.
In rehearsals, whether you were on hand to say, actually, whether you could have a slightly directorial role.
I wouldn't dream of it. No. You get on. I mean, listen, if that whole rehearsal process, everybody's feeling each other out, really, getting to know each other, and of course you kind of know each other by reputation. If somebody comes along and asks, what do you think about this bit? Obviously you'd offer a thought if you have one, but that didn't happen to me. I'm not sure. I think people were very underwhelmed by me in rehearsal. So I don't know.
I'm sure that's not true. You are acting alongside some extremely famous people,
Yeah.
who, as I've said, have not done a lot of acting before. I wonder if we could go through the various, the actors who you're working alongside. Chris Moyles, for example, who has done no acting at all and no singing and no theatre. You come from completely different
Backgrounds.
places.
Yeah.
And yet he seems to be a natural.
He is a natural. He's wonderful. I mean, I think he should. He's got a fantastic quality, Chris. He's. I keep saying, you've got to do some telly and film. You've got to get out there. I mean, the stage thing, it really is. A lot of stage is about technique. So that would be tricky for Chris. I mean, this is different because you've got mics and. But I mean, of course he could do stage thing. But I think he should do some telly and film because he's got that wonderful, wonderful face, and it's sort of he's like the clown. He's like the that stereotype. The clown. Maybe he could do Man for All Seasons and play every man, and he's just got a wonderful. That face is beautiful. I think he says he's ugly. I think he's gorgeous.
How about Tim?
Oh, what can you say? The guy is just amazing. I mean, he's just he's the man of the moment, and I think he's done a little bit of acting, not a lot, but he's a natural. I mean, he's got it. He's got it. And great singing voice, fantastic writer, good looking, sexy. I mean, he's got the lot. He's got the whole package.
No need to talk up Mel C's singing voice. We all know all about that. But
Yeah.
she's also acted on stage in Blood Brothers.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I gather
is
she was wonderful.
Is she a stage natural as well?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
The final question about the cast is Ben Forster. Now, he was cast through this new and unconventional route of being voted into the role by the public. What do you think that the impact of that that way of casting people in musical theatre is likely to be in the future? Does it work? Is it here to stay, in your view?
Well, as long as it puts bums on seats, it's here to stay. Yeah, it's a wonderful marketing tool. That's not to take anything away from Ben, who's fantastic. They seem to be getting the right person for the job in each instance. I mean, I worked with Connie Fisher, which I think was the first time this happened, and in The Sound of Music, and she was terrific. So, it's a contentious issue, but if he wasn't good, then there'd be a problem. But he is. He's wonderful, and okay, you've got Chris Moyles and Mel C and Tim Minchin, but you're filling 15,000 seaters, and a lot of that's got to do with Ben and that TV programme.
Now, this is being filmed tonight in Birmingham. That will be shown in cinemas all over the world, and it's then going to be released on Blu-ray and DVD. How do you deliver a performance which is, on the one hand, for 12,000 people or however many it is in front of you, plus the millions of people who are watching on a massive screen a long way away or on a small screen at home? Do you recalibrate your performance in any way?
No, I think I'm sure you could do, or maybe you could, I don't know, but no, you just got to do what you do every night. I think that's the point of it. That there may be a way of doing it, but I don't have those skills. I mean, if it's just a TV or it's just a film, then of course you do it differently. But we've been performing it, playing to 15,000 people, and it seems to have worked. I mean, I'm giving a big performance, I think, but it seems to work on camera. I don't know, I haven't seen it, but I'm just trusting what people say. But no, I won't be recalibrating, and I'll just do what I do, and if that's okay, that's okay.
You saw this show nearly 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Why has it lasted?
I think probably because at the time it broke the mould. It was the first of its kind. And the music's, it gets under your skin. I mean, that guitar riff, we've all been living with this show for a few months now, and every time that guitar riff starts, everybody's moving. you know. And that's quite sexy because they're all dancers and they move very well. But, you know, everybody is moving. And we've heard it time and time again. So there's that. You know, it's a great story, you know. And we know the ending, but it's still good, you know. So I think that's probably why.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.